I used to think life-changing habits had to be big, dramatic things. Wake up at 4 a.m., run marathons, start meditating on top of a mountain. But when I actually tested small, consistent habits for 90 days, the results were insane. Here are 7 habits that will rewire your life faster than you think. 1. Win the first 10 minutes of your day. Most people lose their morning before they even leave bed. They wake up, grab their phone, and start scrolling through chaos. Your brain is literally getting hijacked by other people's priorities before you've even brushed your teeth. Instead, I started protecting the first 10 minutes like my life depended on it. No phone, no emails, no news. Just me, doing one thing that sets the tone for the day. Sometimes it's making coffee in silence. Other times it's journaling one page, stretching, or even just sitting with my thoughts. It sounds tiny, but winning those first 10 minutes makes you less reactive, calmer, and way more intentional. If you can control the first 10 minutes, the next 10 hours feel like yours again. 2. The 2-minute cleanup rule. Here's the thing. Chaos in your environment creates chaos in your head. I used to live in a room that looked like my laundry basket exploded. Then I started using the 2-minute rule. If it takes less than 2 minutes, I do it immediately. Put away the shoes, rinse the dish, wipe the counter. This one rule stopped my environment from spiraling into a disaster zone. And when your space looks like a place you actually want to live in, your mind feels clearer too. Because here's the truth. Clean space, clean decisions. 3. One promise to yourself every day. We break promises to ourselves way more than we realize. I'll work out today. I'll go to bed early. Then we don't. And every time that happens, we start believing we can't trust ourselves. Now I pick one small promise every morning and I keep it, no matter what. Drink a full glass of water before coffee. Write 200 words, call my mom, whatever it is, I follow through. When you stack these micro promises, you start to build self-trust. And once you trust yourself, you'll start chasing bigger goals because you actually believe you'll follow through. 4. Schedule 1 hour of non-negotiable progress. I used to spend entire days working, but half of that time was me reorganizing my to-do list or checking notifications. Then I tried scheduling 1 sacred hour a day. No distractions, no multitasking, just deep focus on something that matters. 1 hour doesn't sound like much, but when it's real focused work, it's powerful. That 1 hour moved my side projects forward faster than entire weeks of fake productivity. Here's the secret. Treat that hour like an appointment with your future self, because it is. 5. Walk without your phone. This one shocked me. Go for a walk without your phone. No headphones, no scrolling, just you and the outside world. At first I felt restless, like I was missing something. But then my brain started to breathe. I'd notice details around me, ideas would pop up, and problems I'd been stressing about suddenly felt smaller. We don't realize how overstimulated we are until we unplug, and walking like this became therapy for me. Cheap, simple, but wildly effective. 6. Ask yourself, what would future me thank me for? This is the mindset shift that changed how I make decisions. Before ordering takeout for the 3rd time that week, I'd ask, will future me be happy about this? Before skipping the gym, same question. It's such a simple filter, but it makes you pause. You start choosing what moves the needle instead of what's easy in the moment. Future you becomes your accountability partner, and they're a lot harder to disappoint than anyone else. 7. Learn something small every day. I used to binge random content and call it learning. Then I set a rule. Spend 15 minutes a day intentionally learning something useful. That could be reading 10 pages of a good book, watching a tutorial, or even practicing a new skill. 15 minutes a day doesn't feel like much, but it stacks up. That's over 90 hours of growth a year, enough to completely change how you think, work, and live. Because the real difference between where you are and where you want to be isn't motivation. It's knowledge applied consistently. None of these habits are flashy, but stack them together and your life changes in a way people will notice. Control your first 10 minutes. Clean as you go. Keep promises to yourself. Block out 1 hour of real work. Walk without distractions. Make choices your future self will thank you for. Learn daily. The magic isn't in doing them all perfectly. It's in showing up for yourself over and over until it becomes who you are. Because here's the truth. No one's coming to save you. But if you can master these 7 habits, you won't need saving.